Alrighty guys, good afternoon. It is Wednesday, July 30th, and I do my weekly update on the garden. So I'm going to show you what we got going on this week. Lots of growth. There we go. Alrighty. Let me get everything situated with this gimbal. Might have to take it off here anyway. I'm not a production expert, so I'm just winging it. Just trying to show the fam and a few of you others what I got going on out here. Anyway, it's been a pretty good week. Lots of cucumbers. Lots of growth. These are cantaloupe here. Let me see if I can move this camera out. There we go. Anyway, these are cantaloupe. Got everything tied up and growing. You can tell it's grown. Everything off the ground. I have been going through and cutting off all the leaves that don't need to be there. Potatoes are doing what potatoes do. I actually have some lettuce coming up. These beds are slow. I don't know what's going on. They were heavily mulched, so like I said before, I think they're just hot. You know, the temp on them's hot. I got a pH tester, but I don't know. Everything's reading like 7 or right around 7. So, but these are low. These are like 4 something. I'm not sure. But I did plant some more peppers in here. I haven't seen anything coming up, and what you do think is something sprouting is just fertilizer. It's hot out here, guys, so the sunflowers are feeling it. This one's getting ready to burst open. They're not all feeling it. These are just in smaller pots. I need to get them in bigger pots. Like I said, the peppers, nothing's going on there. I actually did pull the 2 that were in here and put them in a hanging basket with some different soil. One of them died automatically. The other one's hanging on. I've got one little potato plant coming up here. I did plant this. This one was full. But that potato plant's doing all right. More sunflowers over there. I moved them because they're in such small pots that I moved them out of the sun, all day sun. I planted some beans in here. I just scattered them on top, covered them up a little bit. Nothing's going on. They've only been in there a couple days. My cucumbers, they're doing awesome. Cucumbers are fast growers, man. And I did thin them out too. I've thinned out everything in here. I've been watching videos, but you can see I got cucumbers out the wazoo. More over there. These front row plants are just now starting to take off. They do have a bunch of little baby cucumbers on them. The ones on the ground seem to turn into fat daddies, and the ones that grow on the vine, growing up the trellis, seem to be more of the elongated, normal cucumber looking plants that I'm used to. But the ones that I picked that were on the ground, you know, laying in the dirt, tended to be fatter. I'm not sure why. I'll read up on it. Tomato plants, I did thin the bottom leaves out. These just aren't doing anything other than flowering. They're not growing that fast compared to those up there. And the gimbal decides to get retarded again. So I'm probably gonna have to take it off here. I've got some extra boxes that I've made. I've had them on here for a minute. All right, taking it off here, hold on. Happens to me every time, cheap gimbal. Anyway, so some more raised boxes. Haven't found a use for them yet. The beds are pretty crowded. Marigold's doing great. This is the pepper plant that I was telling you about that I planted. Transplanted. It's the same size it's been. My tomatoes are doing, this one's not doing so good. It's just growing, it's not really flowering yet. This one here is doing great. I believe these are Romanos. Like I said, these were gifted to me, but they're doing good. Portulaca and purslane's doing good. It's hot, so they've closed up for the day. This plant here is starting to come through. Got a couple little maters growing on there. Corn's just doing its thing. I got some tassels on top, which is good. It's been a week or two of that, but no corn so far. Turn this gimbal off. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here with the corn. I'm not really concerned about it. I was just growing them for chicken feed, or maybe just some fresh corn. I didn't know what I was going to do with them. I just wanted to try it out and see how it did. But the bed's not, I don't have enough dirt in it. You can tell it's not very deep. Maybe 5-6 inches there. So next year I'll fill it all the way up. Potatoes again over here. Sunflowers are doing good. A couple of them aren't opening up, but they're getting there. Potato plants, I guess they're like cucumbers, they just grow no matter what. And the watermelon, we had a little small watermelon last video I made, and that's it right there. It's actually half dollar size, maybe a little bigger, but I got some more. I got one here, and there's all kinds of, you know, little ones popping up. There's another one popping up right there. Another one popping up right there. I'm gonna enjoy the watermelon. But the watermelon vines are doing great. I do actually have a nice size one back here that I didn't know I had because it's on the back side. But that one is, oh, it's about the size of a small fist. But anyway, that's from a week ago. I've been posting them, trying to get the videos once a week just to show the progress. I've been getting everything cleaned up around here. It was a mess. I mean, homesteads are a work in progress, so you've always got material sitting around and clean up to do after each of your projects, but this whole area was a mess because I had finished up my chicken coop. This is all reclaimed. Everything on my property is reclaimed, guys. There are a few things, some items of insulation, pieces, parts for putting the water lines together, because I did have the, you know, I got the PVC free. I reclaimed it. A guy had a bunch of it. So, and then the puppies. I got this door built yesterday, and then so she can get in and out without them getting in and out, because they were under the house and then they were roaming all over the yard. So we just went ahead and moved them over here. That way they can be contained, safe and secure, and she can get in and out like she's getting ready to do. Go on, Moses. Go on, go. Anyway, I got some beautiful puppies. They're German Shepherd, Siberian Husky, American Staffordshire Terrier, Bully mix. This little guy is the cutie. If anybody's interested, let me know. I'm going to be putting them up for adoption. They're 5 weeks tomorrow, so we got a few more weeks, but I put them up for adoption. I'm asking a rehoming fee. And Mama's been doing good, but they are already starting to eat big boy and girl food. The windows will be where the nesting boxes are going to be. And then all I got to do is pull up the window, pull out the eggs, and then that's the main door there to get in and out when I clean it. And then I got them set up. Teeter nor Moses uses the doghouse much in the wintertime mainly, but not even then. They hide underneath the shop mainly. But I got them set up a little baby pool and their doghouse. Keep them comfy. The pups are actually in it this morning, so I'm glad that they're enjoying that. They don't really like being contained, but it's safer for them. I live out here in the middle of the woods and the back side of my property here. I've got owls living up in these trees, and they like to swoop down and catch squirrels, mice, whatever's out there. Anything they can get their hands on, they're gonna get a hold of it. But luckily, there's enough cover, trees and stuff around here that they can't just swoop in, and it's only 40 foot, so by the time they try to swoop in, they're gonna smack into the chicken coop, hopefully. But I'm not really worried about them. Teeter and Moses keep the birds away, and there's enough food out there for them to eat. So anyway, that's about it on the garden, guys. Like I said, just a weekly update. We didn't get everything in the ground till late May, early June. So we got a late start, but we got plenty of stuff coming up. And it won't be long before we start getting some maters and some watermelon. Probably another month or two, but as warm as it's been, as late as it's been, it's just gonna get better as everything's growing. So we'll see. First year is a learning process. So we'll see. There's Dad. Moses. Look, he's like, I know what you're doing. So anyway. Alright guys, y'all have a good day. Today's the hottest day of the year, so rehydrate. And don't forget to salute the red, white, and blue.